Hi everyone, and this is the first video of Adobe Lightroom Classic. So let's get started. Okay, so here is the Lightroom workspace. So first of all, let me get you familiar with the Lightroom workspace over here. Basically, it is the stripped down version of Adobe Photoshop and somewhat similar to Adobe Photoshop Element, or better than Adobe Photoshop Element. This is basically used for the photographers, mainly the photographers. It's been a digital darkroom for the photographers to develop the pictures in a go, and it's easy to use. And let's get started. So basically, Photoshop Lightroom combines the professional raw processing tool in the more expensive Photoshop CC with the asset organizing power of cheaper Photoshop Element. It also has a plenty of unique photo fixing and organizing tools of its own, which you will soon discover. One of the biggest challenges that we face as a digital photographer in managing our collections of image, Lightroom enables you to take tedium out of the asset management. It provides easy way to add keywords. Over here you can see that keywords to the batch of the files. You import them from a memory card. Here you can see that hard drive in my memory card is not yet inserted. So if I insert a memory card, it will show up over here, Adobe Stock, Facebook, and even you can set it up for Flickr also from Yahoo Inc. So you may be dealing with thousands of images that are scattered across the folder in your PC, and Lightroom enables you to gather stray photos into a catalog regardless of their location and organize them in a variety of ways, right? So you can create themes collection or even set up smart collections which automatically collect files and meet their specific criteria. So basically, Lightroom, over here you can see it is divided into over here 6-7 models, right? So Lightroom have 7 key workspace called module. The main module are library and develop. Because of these modules, you can import, organize, and process your photos. The other modules are map, book, slideshow, print, and web, right? So let's get started with each and every module. First of all, if you open up or you shoot up a Lightroom, it will open up in library module. But this is the latest version which I have discovered, that if you open Lightroom, if you are working on develop your map, it will open up in the last section which you already left off, because it creates that time of backup. So basically, in the library module, library opens up in the library module. The library module is where you import and organize your digital. Here you can import, you can see over here, import your pictures, right, and organize it on digitally. This is the organized window. You can, or we will see this in detail in the future videos, right? You can also tweak their colors and tones using the quick development tools. Over here you can see over here, this is the quick development tool, right? It's somewhat stripped down from the development tool, which is high in detail, right? So the next comes in the develop module, right? So the develop module is your digital darkroom. This is basically the digital darkroom. Here you can fix problems related to the colors, tones, and compositions. This module also has a collection of selective raw editing tools. So it has the raw editing plugin which you can bring up from Adobe Bridges also, and within the Photoshop also it has the same features, right? So the next in the line is the map. So if your camera has the capacity to geotag photos with GPS coordinates, you can see images on the map according to where they were captured, right? So and you can also use Lightroom to manually, like I have done some of my photos over here. This is my location, you can see, and there are several other pictures which is manually geotags. So the next in the line is the books one. This is very simple. Once you process your pictures, you may want to share them in the photo book. This module enable you to lay out the book using hand templates. These are the templates you can see. You can even browse many other templates over here, or you can add the pages or a blank page, to distinguish between the section of the book. And once you're ready, you can export the book to the publisher, who will produce it as a hard copy. So this is basically a good feature. And even the next comes in the slideshow, but it's simple as it says. So in this module, you can present your photos as a slick of slideshow, and it shows how to add music even, and transitions to show, and how to watermark your images to protect them. So it can watermark if you want to sell the photos, you want the copyright, you can watermark the pictures even over here, right? Like I have over here the identity, yes, my own name. So the next one is one of the important one, which you can even do from within the Lightroom, is the print one. It shows how to produce perfect prints using the tool and templates in this module. Also demonstrate how to make sure that when you see on the screen the same in the print using the Lightroom features soft proving tool. So the soft proving tool enables you to print the images as it's seen on the screen. We will cover this in the future videos in detail. So the last one but not the least is the web one. This handy module provides you with a host of templates so that you can share your photos online in an interactive and attractive web galleries. Lightroom enables you to make web galleries without any coding knowledge at all. So this is basically the web gallery which you can share, you can showcase without the knowledge of any of your coding, right? So let's get back to the library, which is the basic one, and see some of this panel over here, panel controls in Lightroom. So each Lightroom module has a range of panels, such as the library module in the keywording. This is the keyword, one of my important and my favorite one. You can see some panel may be more useful than the other, so you can minimize the one you want to hide by clicking these icons. You can even hide, or you can hover over these images to temporarily hide them like this, to create more room if you have a smaller screen or scan on laptop. Over here you can see these are hidden, but that section options are not gone. If you hover it over, you can see that you can even bring them back, or you hover over it, you can even bring them back. So what I need to do, if you have a very high resolution image, you can see it in full bloom, or when you want the development, you can bring back all the other panels over here. And some features which I want to highlight over here, if you right click over here, you can see a star over the development tool, which is selected right now, right? So over here, if you don't want any of the options or the feature of the panel from here, you can uncheck them and they will vanish from the list. You can bring them back like by checking them, and they will be back. Even there's a very good option like not to clutter all of your module over here or the options over here. You can right click, like you can right click and go for the solo mode. The solo mode does it that if you open an option over here, if a panel over here, if you click on another one, the other one get closed automatically or get shrink automatically. So this is the best feature which I like in Lightroom, and it has been maintained from the older version. So this was a small overview. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell icon so you can receive the future videos notifications. Thank you and bye bye.